Hello and welcome to Shell Point Today for Tuesday, June 28th. I'm Adam Brown. On today's show, we'll find out what's been going on lately with all the construction work at the Woodlands by the tennis courts. And we'll get another fit tip aquatic style from Melanie Broad. But first, we'd like to remind you of tomorrow's day trip to the Venice Museum of Archives and Arboretum. At West Blaylock Park in Venice, you'll enjoy seeing a large collection of trees and plants of the region, including a dozen varieties of palms. Lunch will be enjoyed at the Venice Cafe, which has a great reputation for wonderful food and service. Following lunch, you'll visit the Venice Museum of Archives to learn about the history of Venice and the surrounding area. The cost of this outing is $25 with lunch on your own. Court pickups begin on the island at 7:45 a.m. with an approximate return time of 4 p.m. Looking ahead to next week, you don't want to miss a special celebration of Independence Day with the Ditchfield Family Singers. This is a free event that everyone is invited to attend. The family will display their wonderful musical ability and recreate classic tunes from the Broadway stage, stirring spirituals and inspirational songs. You'll enjoy patriotic anthems and melodies as the Ditchfield Family Singers present their amazing show entitled Songs America Sings. The concert will take place inside the Village Church at 1:15, and you can enjoy a complimentary dessert before the concert at 12:30. So come out and celebrate the 4th with us. If you've been out to the Woodlands lately, and especially if that's where you call home, then no doubt you've witnessed all the construction that's been taking place lately. Dump trucks, bulldozers, tree trimmers, sidewalks blocked off. What does this all mean? Well, to answer that question, here is Dan Philgreen with the story.
We're out here at the Woodlands by the tennis courts, in this area between the tennis courts and the dog park. There's been this lovely little pond here, but progress happens and we need the room for more tennis courts. So we've got a little Prairie Home Companion thing going on, because this is the news from Lake Will-Be-Gone. Yes, this little lake here will soon be gone. As you can see, they're filling it in, and this will soon be the site for expanded tennis courts. There'll be 4 tennis courts. There's going to be room for grandstands with covered seating. There's going to be bathrooms out here finally, a little snack bar it looks like, some really nice amenities in this expanded tennis center. So your name, ma'am?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Now Stephanie is out here checking in and out the dump trucks that are bringing all the filling in the lake. Stephanie, how many trucks have you got working today?
19.
19. And how many loads will each one of these 19 trucks make today?
Probably 5 or 6 loads apiece, since I have more trucks.
Wow.
Yesterday I had 10. They had like 9 or 10 loads apiece.
So about 100 loads a day is going in here to fill this in. Do you have any idea how many total it's going to take?
I have no idea, other than the fact it may be finished with the rock about Wednesday, no later than Friday of next week.
So they are going at it. Oh, you better get out of the way. Here comes one now.
That's right.
Thanks, Stephanie. Now you might have noticed all the construction going along the sidewalk here across from Lakewood and Oakmont, and tearing up the sidewalk, and this is all related to the tennis court project, because the tennis court pond there was a significant part of stormwater retention, and now these other ponds are going to have to serve that purpose, and it's necessitated changing the plumbing in between them, the big drain pipes that connect them underground. So the pipes had to be enlarged, some other things had to be done, and thus all of this work that's been going along here across from Lakewood. There is always something new going on at Shell Point, and always a construction project, something to improve the property for your use and for many years to come. It won't be long before this beautiful new athletic facility will be ready for you to come and enjoy.
The past several weeks, we've brought you some great fitness exercises you can do in the water to help stretch your muscles and keep in shape. And this week is no exception. Fitness instructor Melanie is back at the Aquatic Center today for, you guessed it, another fit tip.
Hi everybody, Melanie Brode at the Aquatic Center with another great fit tip. Today this is an easy exercise if you can get on the noodle. It's best if you can stand on it with the balls of your feet on the bottom of the pool, and all you do is you take little baby side steps. You sidestep. Great for balance. Don't go too far, otherwise it'll slip out from underneath your feet, but if you can go both ways back and forth, it's simple, it's an easy way to test your balance in the water without having the fear of falling. How are we doing with that one? To make it more difficult, you could try to stand on the noodle like a balance beam. Tandem stance. And then you would step off nice and slow. Good job. And that's another great fit tip. See you next time.
Hello, my name is Laura Slack and I'm the new Director of Resident Life, and I'm here to tell you all about our new exciting lineup for the Summer Concert Series. This is our 6th season and I'm so proud that Shell Point offers a summer series for all of you that make Florida your year-round home. All summer concerts are held in the Village Church and they start at 7:30 p.m. Individual ticket prices are $20. We will also have a bonus concert this summer, and the price for the bonus concert is $25. The second concert of the summer features Ethan Uslan on Thursday, July 14th. He is a ragtime, jazz, and silent film pianist that is sure to be a great time for all who attend. The third concert of the season is the Gulf Coast Trio on Thursday, September 15th. This ensemble is well known throughout our area for presenting an appealing and diversified repertoire from the chamber masterworks of Mozart to music on the lighter side. But we've added a bonus concert on Thursday, August 25th. The Southwest Florida Symphony Chamber Orchestra will play light and popular classical pieces for your enjoyment, conducted by Maestro Nir Cabaretti. I hope you will take the opportunity to enjoy one or more of the concerts we have scheduled for you this summer. In the near future, watch for some of your Shell Point neighbors appearing right here on Shell Point Today. As members of the Friends of the Arts, they will be going into further detail about each concert in the summer series. To purchase tickets, stop by or call the service desk on the island or at the Woodlands Commons. There is also a form located on the back of the Summer Concert Series brochure that was sent out to all Shell Point residents in May. You can also purchase your tickets online at www.shellpoint.net. Be sure to tell all your family and friends as Shell Point Concert Series is open to the public. We look forward to seeing you at Shell Point's Summer Concert Series. Thank you for supporting the arts. You can also support the arts by becoming a friend of the arts. Please send your donation to me at the Woodlands and I will process it for you. Thank you and see you at the Summer Concert Series.
And now it's time to cover all of today's happenings, Academy news, venues, and Village Church connections.
Hello, welcome to the Happenings segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Bev Chandley.
And I'm Caitlin Vanscoy.
And we're here to tell you the activities that we offer for you here today at Shell Point. We're going to start bright and early with a 7:15 Health Connections class, Bend, Breathe, and Balance. That'll be in the Tarpon Room on the island. And we have round robin tennis at the Woodlands Tennis Courts at 8. The Stamp Ministry will be down in the tunnel in the Stamp Room at 8:15. And at 8:30, the Ladies Golf Association will be meeting at the Shell Point Golf Club. Card making and scrapbooking group will be in the Tarpon Room at 9:15. And 9:15 is the time for open painting. That'll be in the art studio, also in the tunnel. And our final at 9:15 activity is shuffleboard. The shuffleboard courts are located behind the Resident Activity Center. We have match play mixed doubles tennis at the Woodlands at 9:30. And our Suzy Q boat is heading to Grandma Dot's restaurant for lunch at 10:15. Also at 10:15, Through the Bible study will be in the Osprey Room on the island. That's our last morning activity. Caitlin, what's going on this afternoon?
Well, Bev, we have a busy afternoon starting with mixed progressive bridge at 12:30 in the game room of the Woodlands. Then we move to 1:15 for the Knitters group. They'll be gathering in the Osprey Room. The Women's Ministries Prayer for Missions group will be meeting in the hospitality room of the Village Church at 1:15. And 1:30 is the time for the Stamp Ministry. They'll be meeting in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. Then we move to 1:45 for fun and fitness in the community room of King's Crown. There's a library book talk going on at 2:15 in the Social Center. And there's a Health Connections class that'll occur at 3 o'clock. That's entitled Chiropractic Care. That'll occur in the Oak Room of the Woodlands. We move all the way to 7:30 for a performance by Jeff Lee. He is a violinist, so go check that out. That's in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands. Well, we're so happy you joined us here today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Terry Colath with your Academy information for Tuesday. At 10 o'clock, we have Living Lean in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands. All are welcome. And it's Tuesday, so I'd like to take just a moment to thank our Pavilion Auxiliary for making life better in our skilled nursing facility for all of our friends and neighbors who live there or who are there for rehab. If you would like to join them in making a great difference in the lives of fellow residents, please give me a call. We're currently looking to add some things to our activity committee. More crafts, so we need people who would enjoy helping with craft time. And we would also like to get some bus trips started, taking our Pavilion residents out and about Shell Point to look at this large and beautiful community at the time of year when everything's blooming.
Menus for Tuesday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is turkey a la king with mixed vegetables and buttered rice. For dinner, they're featuring their a la carte menu, and the soup of the day is lima bean. In the Island Cafe, the sandwich special is a fried bologna sandwich with a cup of soup for $7.75. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill are tilapia Veracruz for $17.95 or Parmesan crusted pork for $15.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm David Pavey. Elmer Bendiner was an American navigator on a B-17 during World War II, who became a gifted writer and journalist. And he tells the following true story of a World War II bombing run over Kassel in Germany, entitled The Fall of a Fortress. One night, an American bomber dropped its deadly cargo on a German industrial complex and headed for home with its crew of young men, home being an airbase in the English countryside. As the B-17 droned through Europe's black night, two things happened almost simultaneously. The probing fingers of Nazi searchlights reached into the sky ahead of the plane, and powerful anti-aircraft batteries opened up, sending a barrage of shells towards the homebound squadron. Like small meteors, the shells were exploding ahead of the bomber. The crew felt the familiar, sickening apprehension spread through the plane like clammy mist. The kill rate on nights like this often saw less than half the squadron return home. There was no way of avoiding the barrage. It was too intense and widespread. Each crew member clenched his teeth and tensed himself, waiting for what seemed the inevitable. Then suddenly, the first thud rocked the plane. A shell from the guns below had hit the fuselage. Quick prayers, a bracing for the explosion. Then more thuds in the wings and in the body of the plane. And at the same time came an awesome realization. The thuds kept coming, the plane trembling with every impact, but there were no explosions. After what seemed an eternity, the bomber cleared the field of fire, each man's eyes bulging, mouth hanging open, a mixture of expectation and mad delight. They knew they'd been badly hit several times, but they were still flying. The bomber with gaping holes in it made it back to its base in England. Mechanics and support staff swarmed all over the aircraft as the crew babbled their tale of seeming miraculous deliverance. Within moments, an engineer appeared from under the belly of the plane with an unexploded shell that he'd prized free from the gas tanks. It turned out to be one of about a dozen shells. They were carefully dismantled, and amazingly, they contained no explosive charge. All the shells proved to be empty, except one, in which they found a hastily scribbled note on a piece of paper. It was written in pencil in the Czech language. The note said simply, "This is all we can do for you now." What dawned on the American airmen that morning was awesome. Somewhere in a Nazi munitions factory, Czech slave laborers who knew full well the awful penalties for sabotage had taken a huge risk. In an effort to help the Allies to win the war, they had made non-exploding shells and had the breathtaking courage to let somebody know how the redemption of an American bomber crew had been accomplished. Well, that's the story. These slave laborers, probably Jewish prisoners, couldn't do much to help the Allies, but they bravely did what they could. They did what they could. Now, the Bible tells us about a woman who did what she could. Jesus was in Bethany at the home of Simon, a man who had previously had leprosy. While he was eating, a woman came in with a beautiful alabaster jar of expensive perfume. She broke open the jar and poured the perfume over the head of Jesus. Some of those at the table were indignant. "Why waste such expensive perfume?" they asked. So they scolded her harshly. But Jesus replied, "Leave her alone. She has done what she could and has anointed my body for burial ahead of time. I tell you the truth, wherever the good news is preached throughout the world, this woman's deed will be remembered." The Czech munitions workers couldn't do much to help the Allies, but they did what they could. The woman who anointed Jesus did what she could. And so Jesus urged his followers, "Let your light so shine before others that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Now, you may feel you can't do much in the way of good deeds that glorify God. But the big question remains, have you done what you could? Or better yet, are you doing what you can? And thank you for tuning in once again to Village Church Connections.
Thanks for joining us for today's program. Watch again tomorrow when Ruth Duber will be making a Greek salad in her What's Cooking segment. And we'll hear more about the special 4th of July celebration that will happen on Monday. Until then, this has been Shell Point Today for Tuesday, June 28th. I'm Adam Brown, thanking you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.